Hey, what's up, everybody? Jeremiah Kurkowski here. What is the best funnel for coaches to use? This is something that a lot of people ask, and they're not quite sure about because there's so many different funnel builders out there. There's different strategies. What I want to bring to you is the best strategy that we're using right now, and actually some cutting edge information that I'm going to be sharing at the end of this video, as well as some bonus tips if you watch all the way to the end, all about what will work best for coaches and course creators. And so for those of you that I haven't met yet, my name is Jeremiah Kurkowski. And for the last 21 years, I have been helping coaches, mentors, trainers, thought leaders, authors scale their businesses to tens of millions of dollars in profit online. And personally, I've also built multiple coaching businesses over $10 million a year in profit. And so what I want to talk to you about is what we're doing right now, which is different than what people were doing even 6 months ago, even 12 months ago. And that's one of the biggest things to understand is that why does everything change so quickly? It might annoy you that things change and it's not consistent. Here's why. Because human behavior changes. People respond to different things. Once one tactic or strategy gets overwhelmingly used by everybody, it stops working. And that's normal as part of building funnels and marketing your business. And so I get it. As a coach and mentor, you probably crave consistency as far as that goes. That's why getting into a community like what we have in my Client Growth Accelerator community, being able to learn what the cutting edge strategies are of what's working right now, as well as plugging into videos like this on my channel, is one of the best things that you can do to stay up to speed as to what is working right now. What I'm going to be giving you is the funnel strategy that we've been using for the last couple of years, but also some of the tweaks that we're going to be making and changing, as well as we've already tested with multiple clients and seen tremendous results with, okay? So I'm going to bring this up on the whiteboard here. The first thing you got to think about is what is a funnel? And real simply, it has nothing to do with your software. It has nothing to do with what platform you use. You can use any piece of software to funnel people in. Basically, a funnel is there's people that are out there, and let's say that this is like in the cloud right here, okay? Not really a cloud, don't overanalyze that, but let's say it's raining leads, and a funnel takes these people and funnels them down like this into your program, okay? Now, not everybody who is out there is a good fit for you, okay? And so the way I look at it is this is like social media right here, okay? And then what you do with your funnel is you identify and you create boundaries and barriers on your funnel like this. That's what the walls of this funnel are, to keep out the people that are probably not going to buy into what you're doing. And they're probably not going to get results. And they're probably not a good fit. And they're not even part of your niche as far as that goes, okay? So the first stage of building out your funnel is knowing who do you help? Who do you serve? What sets you apart as far as that goes? Then the number one thing you need to do is you need to start growing an email list by marketing to people that are out here that need solutions to something that you offer. If you are a coach, mentor, trainer, course creator, okay, then you need to be able to find the people that need the thing that you're creating a coaching program around, a course around. Not everybody is going to be a good fit for what you offer. Maybe you might be a fitness coach and you're like, well, everybody needs to lose some weight. I get that. But can you hear me out here? Just open your mind to the possibility of the fact that there's actually a smaller segment of everybody that is far more likely to become clients of yours than trying to reach everybody. And that you would have to work 10, 100, even 1,000 times harder to try to just reach everybody. And in fact, that's one of the biggest mistakes people make. It's why they don't use a funnel, is they don't want to pigeonhole themselves into one segment or group of people. That's not good advice. That's not a good idea because you're not going to be specific. And then when you lack specificity, there's no direction for where people should go, okay? And so what you want to do is you want to direct people to you for what you offer by attracting them in this way. There's already a ton of people that need what you have to offer if you're a coach or course creator, okay? There's a ton of people that need what I have to offer. But not everybody who's out there is a good fit for what I have to share. They're just not. Case in point, this video. We look at the statistics. The people who watch the first 30 seconds of this video, a large portion of those people don't get to 5 minutes into the video where you're at right now, which means that those people are outside of the segment of people that I'm looking to reach with a video like this. And you will go crazy trying to figure out how to capture all those people and bring them back in that have left you. It's a misappropriated focus. You want to focus on the people that are drawn into you, that are attracted to you, that love you, that love to spend time with you. And then you funnel those people down to find who is the most qualified for what it is that you offer, okay? So you get specific as to what you actually are doing with people, and then you move them onto your email list. And then from there, you start providing value to them, maybe in the form of an ebook or in the form of a webinar or in the form of a VSL or a video content that gets them to listen to you and build trust with you. Now, here's what's working best as far as that goes, okay? What's working best today, and these are the funnels that we're running right now, is if you can create a piece of video content that's about 20 minutes long, okay? A 20-minute long piece of video content, and by the way, this has nothing to do with your social media or your YouTube or things like that, okay? This can be an avenue to move people to video content, but actually your content that you might put on YouTube or social media is more to build trust. What we like to do is we like to have something that people have to sign up for with their email address, okay? So they have to give us their email address to get access to some kind of piece of video content that's about 20 to 30 minutes long, okay? From there, you get to tell people about what you do, why they should listen to you, validate yourself to them, and show them what you have to offer. Then you can make them a presentation to buy into something. Now, here's the thing. Not everybody's going to buy into that. In fact, they're not supposed to off of this video. And that's the key that you got to understand, is you have to realize and take the long game approach. Not a long game, but realize that most people are too impatient when it comes to their funnel. They are too impatient when it comes to needing the sale right away on one first piece of content that they get. Understand that that's not very practical or realistic, because human beings don't respond that way anymore and haven't for about the last 15 years. Okay? And so what you can do, and it doesn't have to take a long period of time, could be within 2 to 3 weeks. Within 2 to 3 weeks, they are going to engage with you with another piece of content. And this could be some form of content that might be about 90 minutes long, okay? That 90 to 120 minute long piece of content will be a long form training where you basically break down the beginning stages of what you have to offer in your paid program. And what this does is this is what really seals the deal. So you might get a trickle of people off of this, and you end up like, well, why did I not get more people? Well, the reason why is you have to build trust with people more. So you loop people back around to something that's a little bit longer, like a 90-minute webinar or training, and this closes more people over here. Of the people who didn't buy from the 20-minute training or the 90-minute training, they are still on your email list. And then you get to email them with additional offers, lead magnets, ways to build trust, video content that you might put out there. And what will happen is eventually, if you do this and you dial this in with the right group of people, some of them will become clients of yours and they will buy. And so if you can follow this process and don't overcomplicate it, keep it simple. The goal is this: you find the people, you get them on your email list, you provide value in the form of some sort of live or pre-recorded video content, and you sell to those people that are on those video content the thing that you have to deliver to sell to them. Again, these are things that require them to put in their name and email address, okay? Like if you're watching a YouTube video like this, I'm not making this to sell you anything. I'm not selling you anything. This is to make a connection, to teach you, to show you, to nurture, to build trust as far as that goes. But when I have something that maybe you have to sign up for with my email address, or I have a live event that I'm hosting, you better believe I'm going to make a sales presentation. And there's a structure to how we deliver one of these presentations to be able to get people to buy into it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually give you that structure right now. What we do is we call it the reverse webinar approach. So the reverse webinar approach is different than most people are doing their webinars. The way that I like to do it is this, is that at the beginning of the webinar, in the first 5 minutes, I will actually make them an offer about what I have for sale, okay? I'm not trying to keep it till the end. So I already get that out of the way. They already know, every single person who engages with me, no matter what piece of content that I put out there, knows that I have something for sale that I'm offering. I have a group coaching program that helps me, where I help people develop their offers, develop their sales copy, put together their advertisements, and I come alongside them to help them build that with them. Even in all of my YouTube content, in all of the other content that I put out there, I mention the offer that I have. So there's not a single person who engages with me that doesn't know that I have something absolutely incredible that they can jump into that will change their life and their business, okay? So I don't need to hard pitch people on that. All I do now, because I get that out of the way first, doesn't that feel really good? It actually feels way more ethical that way, even. Because you're not there just as a pitch fest, just to get people to buy something, okay? Then what you do is you actually go into implementable strategies. You go into actual strategies that people can use. And this will be in your 20-minute training. This can be in your 90-minute training. You can even do this in the format of a 3-day challenge, 5-day challenge, things like that, okay? We still use those. We still use these type of live events to get clients, and they work really, really well, okay? The best way to get clients as a coach and mentor is to get people watching video content that they had to sign up for with their name and email address, and then even offering maybe even a paid upsell like $1 or $7 on the back end of that. From there, then at the end, you can go into talking about your story, and this is the really cool part about this. Is this creates safety in the interaction, because people are tired of being pitched. They're tired of just logging onto content and being sold something. They want to know that you have their best interest in mind. So if you can actually make them the offer real soft in the beginning, and then you talk about the actual implementable strategies, they know that you're not just there for their credit card. They know that you actually care about them and you actually care to deliver to them what you promised. Then you can break down how you got there, what your story is, and that creates an emotional connection to why you can help them as well. And then at the end, you will make a call to action, some kind of action that they can take, but you don't take a lot of time on this. You actually don't have to take a lot of time on it when you follow this process. And this allows you, anytime that you're interacting with people as a coach or a mentor, you tell them about what you have for sale, real simple, confidently, excited about it. You tell them exactly what strategies are going to get them the result that you promised. And then you tell them your story and loop it right back to telling them what you had for sale, just real briefly at the very end, that if they want to experience what you've experienced, they can as well, okay? So every kind of funnel that you build is going to follow that process. Is that you're going to find people that are out there on social media. Let me map this out for you here real quick. You're going to find people that are over on social media, and you're going to get them onto your email list. From your email list, you're going to get them to watch some kind of video content. This funnel is the 3 stages that works every single time when it comes to building coaching businesses, selling courses, and reaching the goals that you have. And then the goal of having them get on the email list, do the video content. Once they go through that video content with you, with those 3 stages where you do the offer, you do the implementation, and you do the story right here, then this leads them ultimately to purchase from you. Or if they didn't purchase from you, it loops them right back up to your email list, where you can send them another form of video content. Pretty simple. And this is the way that people miss it. They miss doing this. Again, I wouldn't recommend pitching people or selling stuff on your YouTube or social media content. Utilize your YouTube or social media content to be able to get people on your email list. You're not going to sell to people as far as that goes. I don't have anything to sell you on this video. I have a waiting list to my coaching program that I told you about, but I'm not using this to pitch you on it as far as that goes. And in my coaching program, we actually walk you through the whole process of creating the webinars this way that's going to actually work for you, okay? But once somebody's on your email list, you want them to sign up for some kind of video training that you get to make an actual presentation around. And the thing that you really want to grow in is the confidence to be able to do that. The ability to show up and feel excited about the fact that somebody signed up to spend time with you. And you want to create it to where it's engaging, where they want to listen to what you have to share, where you're keeping their attention. And there's a formula for doing this, for keeping people's attention. One of the best ways to do this is to make sure to mention maybe there's something at the end that you're going to share. And remember, I mentioned that at the beginning of this. What I want to share at the end of this with you is that if you follow this process and the way that we've done in our business is that we actually get people onto our email list, and each month we send them some kind of a new piece of content. And it might be similar to the same one that we sent a few months ago, but we'll put a new spin on it as far as that goes. And we're constantly getting new clients that way by being able to retarget people using Facebook ads. Facebook ads that are retargeted are cheaper than any other form of advertising. And this is one of the things that I walk all my clients through is how to set up Facebook ads the right way. If you can run retargeting ads, you don't have to invest as much money. You can invest less money, up to 95% less money into getting clients in your business when you run retargeting ads. And that's really one of the coolest things about the process of advertising with retargeting ads. What a retargeting ad is that if somebody already got on your email list, the algorithms, the social media algorithms will give you a discount to show them another ad. So because you already have them on your email list, but maybe they haven't bought yet, you can show them another ad at a discounted rate. And the algorithm will actually give you this discount automatically simply because you got people on your email list as far as that goes. And so that's one of the best strategies that we like to use as coaches and mentors is we use a combination of cold marketing with Facebook ads and with Instagram and with YouTube and all of this type of stuff. By the way, people always ask, which is better, paid or organic? I say both. You don't want to just do one or the other. I find that just one or the other doesn't have the power of doing both together, which is incredibly powerful as far as that goes. And then if you can learn how to get out of your head where you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours to think about what you're actually going to create content around. I didn't take hours to come up with what this training was right here. I teach this to my clients every single week. I broke it down simply for you. I spent maybe 5 minutes getting into the zone, mental priming into the right place. And now I showed up on video right here. And that's one of the things that I love to help people with. Is they don't have to take hours and hours and hours to build their business, but they can actually live the life that they want, spend time with their family, and experience things that most people don't experience in their businesses. And so again, if you'd like to work with me in my accelerator program, I'd love to have you in there to help you get the results that you want, to help you break through some of the barriers that are stopping you from experiencing the kind of success that you're looking for in your business. All right? My name is Jeremiah Krakowski. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on our next video. We'll talk soon.